Zippity doodah, beautiful day, great to be alive. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Chris Brown here again. So, in this video, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to start creating content, original content from scratch, because again, that is what is going to drive traffic from the search engines. And as you can see on this blog that you can see in front of you, this is exactly what we've done. As you can see, there's no pictures, there's no link, there's no nothing. We've kept this very, very simple. We've created content because we're trying to drive traffic. Okay, and once this site has enough traffic, that's when we can go ahead and start creating the links and make it look nice, right? So what we're going to do here is you need to log into your blog. So log into your WordPress blog, and that way we can start working on this. And so if you're already logged in, what I'm going to do, and my blog is Alpha Lifestyle Academy, and I'm just going to go ahead and select Dashboard. Okay, and it's going to take us to the main page of our blog. Like as you see here, you've also seen this from our last video. And what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to create a new post. So what we would do is we would click Add New. And in another video, I'm going to show you, so let's wait for it to load up. Yeah, in another video, I'm going to show you what to do with all of these tools over here. And there, as you can see here, some tools over here, but I'm going to show you what to do with those tools. Right now is really what we want to focus on is what are we going to create? What type of content? What are we going to post on our blog, right? And this again is something that causes a lot of anxiety because a lot of times people don't know what to blog about. And if that is you, don't worry about it. Again, I showed you a very simple formula in our last video of copying, taking content that somebody already created, copy that, post that on your blog, and make a little excerpt and just do kind of like an intro paragraph of what the blog is about, what they're going to learn from it, that type of stuff. But again, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about brand new original content, and that's what really drives search engine traffic. So anytime that somebody does not know what to write about, generally the reason is this, is sometimes the number one reason is they don't know enough about their subject to explain it. And that's why they have anxiety. They don't know enough about what it is that they do. So if that's you, generally, if that is you, maybe you just got started in this, maybe you're getting started in a new industry, and so you don't know necessarily what to write about. However, what you can do here is you can go watch a number. Let's say that you're in the health and fitness industry. We'll just use that as an example. Okay, so you might go on YouTube, watch some health and fitness videos. You could go read some magazines, watch some TV shows, learn and be obsessed about learning new subjects. Okay, just immerse yourself in that subject. That way you know enough about it, and that way you can talk intelligently about what you want to teach your community. Even if you are brand new to all of this, maybe you weigh 300 pounds, it's okay, because now what you're able to do, because you don't need to be an expert, what you have to be is you have to be a person who knows where they're going. So even let's say I was obese and I did weigh 300 pounds. I would take a group of people who are just like me, and I would take you on this journey. Come with me on this journey as I attempt to lose 200 pounds. And I start blogging about what I'm doing, sharing my experiences with it, and I engage people in this community with me. So that's one of the things that I could do, even if I am not an expert, but I'm educating my audience about my journey and some of the things that I've experienced, and that way hopefully you won't experience those same difficulties. Now that's one thing that you could do. Now again, you can also go out and immerse yourself in the subject, watch videos, read articles, and you can create it like a step-by-step guide. So what's the first thing that you should do? Second thing, third thing, fourth thing. Create it more like a step-by-step manual or book. Maybe you have some employees and you wanted to teach people how to do this thing. You would create it in that type of context. So let me kind of just show you what we're going to be doing here to create a blog post. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to start typing here. Now obviously we talked about last time we want to have a keyword up here as our headline. We want to do some research. I've already showed you how to do that. And then you want to add your text here. Now, like I said, we're going to add links and we're going to add all of that stuff later. Now, what I want to do with you right now is I want to show you one of the blogs that I've created in the past. This is a brand new original blog. So I'm going to go to all blog posts, and it's asking me to leave. I give it permission. I'm going to leave this page. And it created it as a draft, as you can see right here. And I'm going to go to this article right here, Frugal Living, How to Keep Prices from Going Up. I'm going to go ahead and click Edit. So that comes up. And okay, so that comes up here. And here's my article that I created. This is brand new, created from scratch. And again, if you're having problems with this, the reason is because you don't know enough about your subject. This is kind of a hard thing to teach people. It's kind of like transparent, just kind of a difficult thing to teach people to do, but it's very simple at the same time. And the reason is, even if you don't know your subject, you can go out there, do enough research, and you can take that content and put it on your blog. Okay, just change it and put it in your own words. That's the only thing that you need to do. But here's my article, how to keep prices from going up. Gas is currently gas is $2.45 a gallon. However, if the price increased only 3%, you would pay $2.52. Doesn't sound like much of a jump. However, taxes went up 3%. You'd be pretty upset, because if you made $25,000 a year, you would pay an additional $750 in taxes. What could you do with an extra $750? What if your taxes went up 3%? Per year for the next 10 years, you would pay an additional $7,500. So I created this blog article from scratch, just things that I learned about, things that I filled my mind with, and then I was able to start writing it. Now, another reason that people have anxiety about blogging is because they think of what they had to experience in school. And what happens in school is not what happens in the real world. I'm dyslexic. And dyslexic people are really bad readers, really bad spellers. They're not supposed to be able to be a successful writer. And I know a number of people who are dyslexic who are world famous, top selling authors, and yet they're dyslexic and not supposed to be able to do any of this stuff. However, they're still successful as well, because the key to writing is not writing like what we had to learn in school. If you do that, that's okay too, but it's not required. And that's pretty much more of a detriment to you than it is helpful to you. So if you have some of these disabilities and aren't really good at some of this stuff, that's going to mean that you're going to find it easier and to be more successful, because the way that our teachers taught us to communicate through proper grammar and stuff is not the way that we communicate in the real world. You know, we might say, I'm really good. Instead of the word good, which is how we say stuff, I can blog so good that nobody can touch me, as an example, is what somebody might say. That's not proper grammar. You would want to say, I blog so well, I write well. Something like that. That's what you would say. And so the way that we communicate through, normal conversational communication is much different than what proper English and proper grammar is. So there's a difference there, and you're going to be more successful if you can communicate through your articles and through your blog posts the way people speak. Okay, and so that's the key. Now, once you have created your blog article, what you can do here is you can add different categories. So this is one of the first things that we're going to do, and we're going to come back and we're going to edit some of this stuff later, because like I said, we need to add these links and stuff like this. But as you can see right here, I have different articles. So what I want to, or different categories. Now let's say that you wanted to add a new category. So I'm going to go ahead and click add new category, and I'm going to, let's say, Disney travel. Okay, and so that's a category, and I would click on add new category. So puts Disney travel at the top here, and then as you can see, all of these are checked. So it's just to help people find your content easier, help people just make it easier for them to search for. And then once all of that is done, and like I said, we're going to come back here later and add all our links and pictures and stuff like that. Right now, we just really want to focus on creating content. So then I would go ahead and select update. Okay. Or in your case, if you're writing this blog for the very first time, you would click on a little button right there that says publish. Okay. So that's it. And you just want to keep on doing what we did over and over again. Ideally, we want to have 360 blog posts before we start adding some of this other stuff, just to make sure that we have enough traffic coming to our blog. That way we can start generating some income from it. However, let's say on a low scale, I'd say let's go out and let's create 100 blog posts. Once you have that out, that should get you enough traffic to be able to start earning an income from this. Okay, so don't procrastinate. Don't put this off. Go ahead, use the resources down below directly underneath this video. Put this into action. Don't hesitate. And like I said, put this into action, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye now.